Next, we're going to have everybody's favorite segment, Stump My Nephew. Stump My Nephew, that's where you send in a trivia question that has to do with guns, gun ownership, gun history, and we read it on the air to my nephew, who we found out is extremely good when it comes to gun trivia. And he hears the question for the very first time. If you stump my nephew, then you're going to win a very special prize. If we just use your question on the air, you're going to get a hat or a shirt. But hopefully you stump my nephew, which is pretty rare. It happens every now and then. This segment is sponsored by Seal One, seal1.com. That's seal and the number 1.com. At Gun Owners Radio, we're proud to partner with Seal One because we believe in the same mission, making gun ownership easier, smarter, and more accessible. Just like we're looking to protect your rights and grow the Second Amendment community, Seal One is out there making it easier to clean, protect, and maintain your firearms without the mess or the stink. Seriously, though, gun cleaning that actually works and smells good, that's a huge win. So check them out at seal1.com and experience the difference. We trust them with our gear. You should too, and we're so thankful for your support, Seal One. Awesome job. Sam, how's it going, man?
I can't complain. How about you?
Good, dude. I got to tell you, I don't know. This is a hard question. I don't think you're gonna get this question. I never say this either. I never bet against Sam. Maybe I did the first couple of years, but I learned early. Never bet against. There's two bets I never make. I never bet against Sam, and I never bet against the 49ers. I've lost too much money doing both of those things. But I think you got you stumped today. This is an extremely hard question. So, Alicia, why don't you? What do you think, Alicia?
Okay, I will tell you, based on what Sam has said in the past, this is not the genre of his greatest strength, but I don't think I've ever seen Sam miss twice in a row. So
I didn't think about
good things, right?
Well,
all right.
It's happened.
Added pressure.
Has it? All right, Sam, you ready? All right. Question is...
I don't know. You really built it up. I don't think I'm ready, but hit me anyway.
I think you'll do fine. I got faith in you, Sam. All right. Luke from Tatooine asks... Here's the question. The Pedersen device, and that's Pedersen device, developed during World War I.
Yes.
Okay. Pedersen. Thank you.
Well, that's a bad sign. You already noticed the pronunciation. All right, keep going.
Was designed to convert which bolt-action rifle into a semi-automatic weapon, and what was the unique caliber that it fired?
This is actually a lot easier than I expected. I hate to say it. Oh. The Pedersen device, designed by prolific and extremely talented but relatively little known firearm designer John Pedersen, was a sort of a replacement bolt. It replaces the bolt of an M1903 Springfield. The Springfield, it has to be specially modified. Some of them in later production runs, late in World War I, were made with a little ejection port milled out of the receiver so that they were compatible with the Pedersen device. So it replaces the bolt, but you could really describe it as a pistol, an entire functioning semi-automatic pistol fit into the size and shape of a rifle bolt. It's sort of wacky, but if memory serves, let me back up a little bit. The idea was based on combat experience from World War I. It was understood that a long, heavy, and unwieldy, manually operated rifle was not exactly the best weapon for raiding trenches. And so, given the need for soldiers to have something with a higher effective rate of fire, higher capacity, and semi-automatic capability at the very least, in the absence of a lot of submachine gun designs that would come around later, John Pedersen designed this device, conversion device, that fed from, I believe, a 40-round box magazine inserted at an angle, and it fired a 30 caliber pistol cartridge through. Yeah, there you go. That's a good picture. You can't really tell by this picture, but it's sticking off at like about a 45-degree angle from the side of the receiver. But that is chambered for, I know it's some 30 caliber cartridge, obviously, because the rifle has a 30 caliber barrel. It's like, was it like 7.65 French or something like that? It was something super rare, like super uncommon today. It wasn't even 32 ACP. I think it was, gosh, I want to say it was 7.65 French, 7.65 French long. Is that right?
So
that's my final guess.
Wait.
I'm going to check something real quick.
Repronounce it. What did you say? You said 7.65 French, and then you said what?
French long, LONGUE.
Okay. That's what I was.
You were checking.
Yeah, that's what I was just checking. All right, you are okay. It comes out. You're correct. All right, and what was the name of the rifle? I haven't heard you name it yet, and if you did, I missed it. But give it to me again if you did.
It was for an M1903 Springfield. I've heard tell that there were Pedersen devices made for M1917 Enfields, and I have heard that from a reliable source, but I haven't seen one.
Gotcha.
So I'm going to say it was a thing, but not nearly as widespread.
No, well, it wasn't a trick. You're right. M1903 Springfield, and it was 7.65 long, also referred to as 3018 auto. So you nailed it, man.
That's it. Yeah, 7.65 by 20 long, which when you were saying French, I was just trying to look up. I was looking up as French and long. Are they, right? Do they compatible?
Well, you can say any question is hard, but either you know it or you don't. And
right.
This one, I guess I knew it.
Well, there you go. I would have lost money yet again. So both you and
Sam.
Joe Montana are draining my wallet as I go on in life. Thank you so much. No. Awesome job. Very, very cool. You nailed it. I think that's a hard question. I'd never heard of a Pedersen device. And I asked a few gun owners, and yeah, none of us had ever heard of a Pedersen device, and we didn't even know how to say Pedersen. So,
look, honestly, I thought it was misspelled and should have been Pedersen, but I did check before we went on air just to be sure.
That's where we're at in this.
I wasn't familiar. Yep.
Yeah, John Pedersen actually went on to design a rifle that participated in trials against what would become the M1. He had he designed it for a 276 caliber or 7mm cartridge, and it was, gosh, was it recoil operated? I know it was toggle locked. I think it was a recoil operated rifle that Pedersen designed, but John Browning called John Pedersen one of the greatest living firearm designers. So that's high praise coming from the big man, the legend himself. But a lot of people these days really don't remember John Pedersen because the two designs of his that most widely known now are known for being sort of weird and obscure, like the Pedersen Device and the his prototype trials rifles. He designed some civilian firearms as well, but I'm not really super familiar with those. I want to say there was a pump action shotgun to his name, but don't quote me on that.
I would never quote you on that. That's awesome. That's very, very cool, man. Good info. I have been described as weird and obscure myself, so I can relate. It is what it is. So there you go. Stump my nephew. To Luke from Tatooine, you get a hat or a shirt. Let us know what you'd like. I'm assuming a shirt, considering you have that weird bathrobe looking situation, and probably don't want a hat because you have like that 70s feathered hair going on. So we'll probably send you a shirt, and thank you so much for writing in. Hey, thanks for watching Gun Owners Radio. I hope you loved that clip. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, and follow us on social media, and check out our website at gunownersradio.com.